Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today on our Have a Heart tour for 2019 at Avenel Middle School, where the entire student council is here to talk about the food drive and everything you guys did to help people. So who wants to give me answer? Oh, you raised your hand already. I didn't even ask the question yet, dude. All right, go ahead. I'm going to ask you anyway. Tell me what we're doing here and why it's important, why we're here. Stand up. Take the mic.
We're here to give charity to the people that are in need of food.
All right, very good. Anybody else want to say anything to compliment that? Who wants to tell me how good it feels when you're able to donate food? I think you. How about you?
It feels really nice because you know that you're giving back to people who really need it.
All right, perfect answer. All right, you guys are well rehearsed. How about you? Tell me what you think about this whole drive. Maybe not? How about you? Go ahead. Tell me what are you, 6th grade?
I feel good about giving the food to the people because it's Valentine's Day and they could have some food to celebrate the Valentine's Day with the people they love.
All right, very good. Who knows why we do such a big effort in February? Anybody want to take a guess? What do you think, Guy?
Valentine's Day?
No, it's around Valentine's Day, but it's not because of Valentine's Day. How about you?
It's really good for the slogan, Have a Heart food drive.
That's good, but that's all. Why? It's more like February. Why is February important to have a food drive?
Because it's really cold.
You're getting there. What happens in November and December? Right? What happens in November? Thanksgiving, right? And what happens in December? Christmas and the holidays. And everybody thinks about food pantries in November and December, right? People donate turkeys and they donate baskets and they do all this work because it's on everybody's mind in November and December. What happens when January 1st, New Year's Day comes around? What happens? People forget. They forget about the food drives. They forget about the soup kitchens. They forget about the food pantries. And that's why it's very important. Way back in 1992, the town started this food drive. It's called We Feed, and it's centered around Thanksgiving. And centered around Valentine's Day. And that's the trick, like 214, February 14th, 214 pounds of food or $214. And that's how it's all themed. But it's really not specific to Valentine's Day. It's more specific to the winter. And who wants to tell me, so we collect food, that's obvious. Why do we collect money? Anyone want to take a shot? Go ahead. Not for the government. No, we get enough of your money, believe me. You tell your parents you'd give me more money, they're not going to like it. Go ahead.
To donate money to the ones in need.
Right, but go ahead.
To buy food?
Right, why do we need to buy food?
Because people need food.
But what's not here? What kind of food's not here? Who? Go ahead.
Food that has to be stored in like freezers.
Exactly. Perishables. Right? What happens if you all brought milk in one day to donate to the food pantry? What would happen? It'll get rotten. It'll get spoiled. Don't drink the milk. It's spoiled. That was in Little Rascals way back when. Yeah, you wouldn't know that. You guys wouldn't know that. But so we go out, we buy bread and cheese and milk and stuff like that with the money we collect, which is just as important because people, they can't sustain themselves on just what's up here. They got to have those things too, right? You guys are very smart. So let me ask your principal if he wants to come up and say a few words. Principal Short, you want to say a few things? Oh, there's my phone. I should have turned it off. Go ahead, Mr. Principal.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I'm just very proud the way our students came together. The student council, they really lead the initiative with our building-wide food drive, and you know, it's for such a great cause, so we're just very happy we could get involved and do our part to help out. And like you said, it's such an important thing to do because there are people right in our community who count on these food banks, to get by on a daily basis. So very proud of our school-wide effort. Very proud of our student council advisors, Mrs. Joe, Mrs. Reagan, and Mrs. Chandler for leading our young men and women in this great cause. And we're very happy you could be here to acknowledge, the work that we put in. And, this is something we could plan on continuing to do year in and year out.
Thank you, Mr. Principal. Yeah, it's great to come here. And one of my jobs as mayor is to thank people when they do good things. And that's what I'm doing here. But as the principal said, there's actually, Peter will say this in a minute, 600 families in Woodbridge that use our food pantry. 600 families. There could be some in your school. I don't even know. We don't know who they are. It's confidential, but you don't know who needs it. But there's kids your age. I guarantee you there's kids in your age in Woodbridge that go to bed hungry. and they come to the food pantry for help. So it's very, very important. Let me ask Peter. Peter's the guy. He works for the town, and he's the one responsible for taking the food from the donors and making sure it gets to the donees, which is the people who get the food that he buys and that he collects. He's like, he runs the whole food drives. So let me ask Peter if he'll say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, boys and girls, for the generous donation. It will go a long way. This year we've collected over 17,000 pounds of food as of today and over $30,000. And as the mayor says, the money is used to purchase food at the community food bank at Hillside. We purchase food at a very reduced rate, 15 to 18 cents a pound, so we can buy a truckload of food for a very little bit amount of money. And we also use it to purchase gift cards and other incidentals, as the mayor said, perishables and things like that we wouldn't get during a normal food drive. Gift cards for people that have special dietary needs, diabetics and gluten-free diets, and people that have certain dietary needs that we really can't provide from the food pantry. So we reach out to those, use the gift cards to reach out to those that are in need. And as the mayor said, I mean, our food pantry serves 600 families. We have 11 food pantries throughout Woolwich Township with 600 families. As the mayor said, they're probably your neighbors. They could be students in this school. Anybody that needs help, we reach out to them, and we always say it takes a community to feed a community. So on behalf of the people that I serve and the people that I work with, I thank you.
All right, great. We all want to thank you. It's a great effort. When I first walked in, I said, oh, my gosh, where's the food? But then you guys, like an assembly line, took it all out from behind the curtain and put it out here. And now probably today, tomorrow, we're going to have a truck come and take it all over to the health center. And then Peter will distribute it to the 11 different pantries. And by Friday, someone will be eating the food that you donated today. So that's terrific. So we want to thank you for that. Now, what I'd like you to do now is look at the camera. And when I say 3, you're all going to say, have a heart. Got it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can do better. The kids in Woodbine did so much better. And they're only like 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades. They embarrassed you guys. I think you can do better than that. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. I'll go tell those little 3rd graders you beat them now. All right. But they'll be here in 3 years doing the food drive. And you'll be over in Colonia High School, right? Or Woodbridge High, wherever you go. All right, thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you.